Next week, a formerly abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of York City Centre is set to open and offer something quite unique to local residents. Commissioned by local Joe, it aims to incorporate art, food, drink and music under one roof to give visitors the chance for a new experience. And Joe initially gave some background to the space's wide-ranging uses.
So this is a bar, street food, creativity, art space for the people of York, for residents of York, for local people. We are using artists and creativity to create an immersive experience. So we're not just standing in a bar, drinking a bit, or we're not just sat across from our partner eating food. We're actually immersive and having an experience while we're here. So that might be creativity, it might be music, it might be theatre, it might be performance, it might be dance.
He then talked about the family aspect behind the venue and the work they will be doing with local children.
So one of the key features that differentiates us, I think, is on a Sunday we've taken a very brave decision to go alcohol-free for the day. So we'll have no alcohol anywhere on site. That's primarily focused at families, but it could also appeal to people who are in recovery, potentially homeless communities, to people with dementia, anyone who doesn't, people with particular religions and faiths, anyone who doesn't feel comfortable in an alcohol-based environment. As a dad myself, I know there's not many places in the city centre when it's raining that you can go and then have a good time with your kids and enjoy it for an affordable price. So there'll be the big chill on a Sunday, every single Sunday. The whole place will be taken over with families. We'll have slime workshops, we'll have robot making, we'll have arts, we'll have pool table tennis, book clubs. We'll have absolutely anything and everything. We've also got the enterprise zone upstairs, which is where any young person under the age 16 in York can come along and get a risk-free loan from us. We'll give them the money to go out, buy materials, create something, create a little workshop. If they make the money back, they give us their loan back. If they don't, we lose a couple of quid. It's not the end of the world, but we want to spark some entrepreneurship and innovation in kids as well.
Jeff works for Art of Protest and explained the artistic context here.
So what we wanted to do is create a bit of a playground. Artists don't always have the time and the space to be able to express themselves, and certainly within the urban art community, which is so more synonymous and used across the larger cities. So Leeds, Sheffield, Newcastle, Manchester and London, we all see a lot of street art going on, but we don't see a lot in York. Now, the gallery I've had for the last few years, and what we've done is we really started to introduce an urban art model, and you can start to see it sort of seeping in. But we haven't had the way to express through the local people to be able to start to work on the walls themselves. And this project was immense. So when Joe brought it to me and said, you know, what can we do here? We started to look around, and through other people with Tom and Roz and Tash, we managed to start to look at what we could really develop. So we just started to set out, we looked at the walls, we just started to set about it.
He then talks about how the space will offer lots of support for local artists.
So most artists are always operating, and they operate generally within the fine art world, which is really sort of normal and dominates the market. Like York has an amazing area around that of ceramics, and a museum and galleries which support such things. And York has lots of art and has lots of great artistic communities. And what we want to do is create something a little bit more organic, I suppose. And so we just let people come in and play and create. So the studios that situate on both ends of this actual building allow artists to come in, utilise it through residency. Tom and Roz, who are actually managing that, have an amazing history of already doing it at the Railway Institute, and have then brought that expertise into site to be able to do it also.
Offering local people the chance to sell their products, offering artists the chance to show their work, and offering kids the chance to come and learn some new skills, it's going to be far more than just a bar. Open for just 10 weeks, it could well offer a lot to the city, and may be the start of us seeing more enterprises like this around. Rory Ward, That's TV.